Hello and welcome to another Star Citizen ship buyer's guide for the Origin Jumpworks 85X shuttle. Elegantly styled and meticulously constructed, the 85X is a versatile and comprehensive away vessel that features precision controls in and out of atmosphere. Utilising much of the same thruster technology as the 300 series, it has the power of a racer with the reliability of a touring ship. Whether descending down to a planet's surface or taking in the sights of your system, this runabout continues Origin's proud tradition of turning heads. So the 85X is available for $50 excluding taxes and with lifetime insurance until the 28th of November. The ship is also coming with the 2.6 alpha patch, which should be with us within the next few weeks at time of recording. It's Origin Jumpworks luxury shuttle. It comes with the 890 jump ship as well, so anyone that owns that luxury yacht also get at least one 85X with that. Previously we thought that 85X was going to be totally exclusive to the 890 jump, but it's not. It's actually coming out with it and going to be available standalone. So it's not just a snub fighter though. It's not really a snub fighter at all. Although the description says snub fighter, it differs from other snubs, making it more combat viable, and you're also able to use it standalone without a parent ship. It comes with a quantum drive, but not a jump drive. So it can move around Crusader, unlike other snubs, which don't have quantum drives. You won't be able to leave the system though, but you will be able to jump around and experience Crusader to its full extent. It has room for 2 pilots as well, one pilot and one co-pilot. That co-pilot should be able to use all the systems as exactly the same as the pilot can. It has 2 size 1 wing mounts and a nose turret with 2 size 1 weapons. That is basically 4 size 1 weapons, although you might be able to take off that turret and put a size 2 on there. There's 4 series 9 longsword ballistic cannons as standard. So that's all those size 1 ballistic cannons. They're relatively good, they're not amazing, and ballistic builds might not leave much room for ammo with this sort of thing. So among snub ships, it's a supercar, but it's really more comparable to an M50 in my opinion. It doesn't have any room for any cargo, though there is likely room enough for hand luggage and vital equipment like guns and maybe light armour, or maybe you'll be able to wear light armour in the seat. It's 13 metres long, 10 metres wide and 2 metres high, so 2 metres longer than an M50, but the same width and 1 metre shorter in height. It doesn't have the same engine power of the M50, but it's still going to be reasonably fast. The idea of this ship is to be a relatively good racer. It's described as being a space BMW, but designed to be a futuristic car as sleek as possible. And it's kind of redefining the entire Origin range. By that I mean that all of the materials and improvements that go into making the ship and that design the ship will be added to the Origin pipeline and then applied to all of the other ships, like the 300 series and the M50 from the manufacturer. So it will be defining the Origin range. The idea here is to have a beautiful ship that makes you feel safer, but is also suited for many roles with that 85X. Because of their small size, many ships will be able to make use of this little craft, having them on board, using them in a variety of different carriers. Lots of them about to get into certain carriers, I suspect. And they're likely to be a bit cheaper than M50s in game, so expect them to be rather commonplace for many, many roles. What roles, you ask? Exploration and planetary landing are very, very likely to be used for these. So for larger ships, having that 85X on board could be extremely useful. Their small frame and great utility make them a great choice for sightseeing in dense asteroid fields where that parent ship can't get to, or landing planet side. Basically any hard places the larger ship might have trouble with. Also, skirmishing, light combat, scouting, even as a personal shuttle. Again, the size but also the armament of the ship make it a good choice whether you want to do some light combat, scouting, or at a pinch, fight with a personal shuttle. 4 size 1 weapons, it's going to be a solid choice for some monoboat loadouts. Monoboating is where you use all of a single weapon type or extremely similar weapon types. But if you're going to go with energy weapons rather than ballistic, be aware that there may be power constraints with your power plant in such a small ship. I can recommend that 85X as a starting ship, as it comes with that quantum drive. Doesn't come with a jump drive, so you won't be able to leave the system, but you'll be able to jump around like we do in Crusader already. And for some, you're going to be keeping these 85Xs characters for the duration of the game, because they could be quite useful. You might just want to, rather than trade them in like you probably would with an Aurora or a Mustang eventually, you might want to keep these 85Xs because they're just so useful. In regards to the 8 to 90 jump, the 85X was supposed to be constantly connected to its parent ship. That was talked about in the original brochure, and we'll have to wait to see if that's still the case. There should be some FAQs released about the 85X soon, and we shall revisit it then, but I think it is a great ship, and it is one of the best ships I have seen looks-wise. But what do you think, guys, of that 85X? Tell me in the comments. Links to all of the source info, store page, the 890 jump brochure in the description too. Remember, commenting on any of our Star Citizen videos each month gives you a chance to win a ship for November. That's the Avenger Titan. Please don't forget to like and subscribe as well, and I will see you in the verse.